circulate, because if we had pulled out then, the pump price would have dropped. And if the pump price drops, nobody will protest. And that is the best time. So these approvals were given. But along the line, even from the labor leaders were even the say, look, this may be short-lived. Let us wait for another 6 months. And if it is stable, then government can pull out. But they were afraid that probably it could go up again. And if they pull out now and the pump price go and the international price of crude oil go up again, that citizens will suffer. So yeah, that made the approval. So we decided to just leave it that way, because the petroleum law does not recognize the president; it's the minister that does it. So what happened is that instead of keeping the pump price at 70, the president now brought the pump price from 70 to 65. If you look at the history of this country, that was the first time the pump price of petroleum products was brought down. So always go up and up. It brought down to 65, so it came closer to what Nigerians would have been buying probably at 60 or 62. But the president brought it to 65. And it was announced and gazetted. And when we talk about kerosene that president approved, they would have even also carried that on for PMS. These were memos from the principal secretary to the president to commence authorizing the minister to act. The president doesn't have no powers based on the law. But we know before the minister will effect it, the president must give clearance. So since the labor procurement, that was left. Everybody left it at that point. And the law governing changing the price of petroleum products is very clear. If you are to increase or decrease the price of any petroleum product, the law says that you have to advertise it, must inform Nigerians. In some daily newspapers, you will state the date and the time. So if you're living very well, if you want to change petroleum products, say maybe Sunday 12 midnight. So that by Sunday 12 midnight, every station will change. It's not done surreptitiously. So somebody go to files and get a photocopy of document that forgotten and circulating. I don't know issues. So to answer your question, the kerosene still remains. It was not and no Nigerian could say that yes, at a particular period that government, I was the vice president, so I don't need to be brief. There was a particular period that we announced that government has completely disagreed kerosene. No, that's never happened. Obasanjo did that for diesel and the aviation kerosene. I wanted to pull out completely, just like I wanted to do when I came on board and your friends didn't allow me. So once I had done that, some of these stories were either 49 billion or 50 billion or 20 billion or 12 billion. Oh God.
Okay.
Yes. You want to move on to the security sector?
The insurgent attack on the northeast have assumed a darker dimension, where defenseless citizens are being attacked overnight, in view of the fact that Borno and Adamawa are under the state of emergency. Does it mean that the present approach to solving the security challenges is not yielding result and maybe needs to re-strategize?
I agree with you that we are worried, Nigerians are worried, everybody is worried. What if they say that you are not happy when you hear that people have been killed, not just one person, but the number that you read in the paper. So it's not as if we are worried. And we are working very hard and we continue to work very hard. There are successes. Just that in this kind of a situation, you don't want to hear about any death. So nobody talks about the successes. But the negative ones are the issues. So it's not as if the security operatives are not working. And you know, and I know, everybody remember, the Boko Haram attacks started from Abuja. This massive bombing started from the UN building there. Then the police headquarters was bombed here in Abuja. The market was bombed here. At least these places I visited started here. So if the security had not been working hard, I don't think we are moving freely in Abuja. almost at the fringes. They were not too many, they came out close to around Maiduguri, and of course when they attacked the helicopters and so on. But that was easily like, so that they came quite close. But otherwise, I've been happening in the communities, in the mountainous areas, the border between Cameroon. That's why you read from the papers where they come and attack, they run back to Cameroon. So we are working with the Cameroon authorities, we are also changing our practice, getting more things. It's quite worrisome, and that's why we pray that no country should get to where we are now in terms of terror. Look at Pakistan. They've been battling it. We pray that you don't get involved. So their successes, surely we'll get over it. Surely we'll get over it. But I don't want to say much, but we'll get over it. We'll get over it. Mr. President, we are concerned, as most Nigerians are concerned concerning this killing is going on. And the question is it only the armed forces that can actually fight this battle? Don't we have intelligence agencies? There are arms coming in. Where are they coming from? Can they stop all these things through intelligence gathering? These are questions that Nigerians are interested in answering. Fighting terror, all the services are involved. It's not only the armed forces. The army is key in terms of confrontation, because that's what they are trained for. The Air Force involved in direct confrontation with the armed forces. The SSS, they are working. The police, they are working. And other agencies. Even NIA, they are working. It is not fighting terror all over the world. It's not something so easy. But I can assure you that we'll get over it. And that all the intelligence agencies, security agencies are all involved. They are all involved.
Mr. President, recently you had to reshuffle the armed service chiefs. Retired some, many of them, but then it just looked like you did that and the Boko Haram guys came all powerfully out again. Isn't there other means that the federal government can employ to handle the Boko Haram issues?
Well, for example, is government considering side by side with the military force pursuing dialogue? Of course, we know that we set up a committee and dialogue the insurgencies in northern Nigeria. That committee is still on ground. The main committee report is the right-wing committee, and that is a smaller committee still headed by the Minister of Special Duties to continue the dialogue. But they are not very, very forthcoming. I only said from the one. The terrorists are difficult to deal with. Immediately a group of people get into terrorist tactics. They get brainwashed completely. They get mixed up with other terror organizations globally. And their side, their orientation is changed. It was easy for us, in the case of the Niger Delta, for the negotiation to succeed. Because even as at that time, of course, for the day I was a deputy governor, when President Umaru sent for the leader, they come. No, because some of them are even in the state house. I was a deputy governor and by SSS, some of the military leaders in the SSS in the Niger Delta was here, but I met them one-on-one. Because they don't have their identity. They tell you their grievances, rightly or wrongly, but they have something to tell you. So you can discuss, you can negotiate. But the terror all over the world is different. No rules of engagement. The Niger Delta military will go and just kill people anyhow. Even security operatives, they don't just see you on the road and kill except during confrontation. But here you go to a community, women and children that don't do anything, you just kill them. You go to a school where students are sleeping, you want to slaughter them. So the approach of terrorists all over the world is different. And immediately a group gets involved, get brainwashed, and sometimes they now use false religious teachings, actually false religious teachings that have no basis in any of the holy books to brainwash them. So they are more difficult to confront.